everybody doing? Welcome to G Talk. I think this is a third installment. I'm kind of losing track of time. I no longer wear a watch. I no longer really know what day it is. All I want to make sure I know is when Friday is coming so I can cook my weekend meals. Tonight, my husband and I went out to dinner. We went in the car and we called ahead to Silver Diner and ordered 2 delicious dinners. Silver Diner closes at 7 o'clock, so we got there at about 20 of 7. We never eat that early, but we did. And then we drove around to the back of the parking lot, ate our delicious hot meals in our car while we were watching Netflix. Because for those of you that I talk to on a regular basis, you know that Brian has a Tesla. So we went to the movies while we ate our dinner. All being shut in. Not shabby. And we helped the economy and we helped some restaurant workers, and it was all win-win. So that's the first thing I'm starting with. What else? I'm going to start with some, as I do more of these, I'll be chiseling in more of a format so things might not appear to be so sloppy on and off, but I'm giving it a shot, and this is to fill some of my time. This is important for me to be able to communicate and be in touch with the people that I want in my life, and perhaps to make a new friend along the way. So forgive me if it's not very professional, but I hope if you smile or you giggle or you like one piece of news that I share with you, time well spent. So I'm going to start with the news that even though the economy is pretty scary right now, there is some positive economy news. And when I talk about economy, I basically mean human interest, human individuals, how they're dealing with this. So CVS is going to be hiring 50,000 new employees because they are absolutely overworked with the staff that they have and they can't meet demands. Walmart will be hiring 150,000 new employees. Amazon will be hiring 100,000 new employees. Albertson Food Chains, which also includes Safeway, will be hiring 30,000 new employees. And believe it or not, Dollar General, for those of us that go to Dollar General on Kings Highway, right near Chapel Avenue, not that store specifically, but Dollar General is adding 50,000 new jobs. Pepsi Company, 6,000, and Papa John's Pizza, 20,000, Domino's, 10,000, and Pizza Hut, 30,000. So just from these statistics, drugs, Walmart, I guess, all-purpose store, Amazon, food, Dollar General, Pepsi, Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut. So some of the fast food chains are still keeping extraordinarily busy, and it's really important that we support them in addition to all the other stores that are open. So I just wanted to start with that. That made me very, very happy. And then here are some lovely stories that I like to share. First one is, this morning I woke up to a story about Vancouver. Someone started to organize a appreciation moment for all the healthcare workers in Vancouver. So what they do is, at the end of every shift, round the clock, the citizens go out to their roofs, keeping social distance. They go on their porches, their decks, They open up a door in their home, as long as it's a glass door, and they all applaud and cheer for the health workers. And when they played the news clip this morning, it was absolutely breathtaking. You heard just nothing but cheers and huzzas and kudos and whatever, and applause. Marvelous. So there are a lot of amazing people in this world that are helping support other amazing people in this world. The other thing that I heard this morning, which I thought was just so sweet, was a 10-year-old girl named Gabby in Dorchester, Massachusetts, was watching the news and heard that they need face masks. On her own, she took out her sewing machine and she told her mother that she wants to make 24 masks every day for the care workers. Now, the point of the story is not that they might be FDA complied or whatever, is the fact that a 10-year-old on their own heard that there was something that was needed and she felt that she could help. That is amazing, and her parents must be beaming from here to infinity with that wonderful news. So I thought that was nice. I wanted to share that with you. Another little human interest story, which is beautiful, is called "This Jewish College Student is Providing Thousands of Vulnerable People with Groceries." This young man, Lam Elkind, who is a sophomore at Yale, he's the son of a physician, so he's aware of things perhaps more than, if I was the daughter of a rabbi or someone is the child of a minister or whatever, it's different information that we get. He started this organization called Invisible Hands. And when he was at his synagogue, he found out, this is before there was the lockdown in New York, he found out that there were some members of the congregation that were having a hard time getting out of their apartment. They weren't feeling well. So the idea kind of kept in his head, and then once this virus started, he put it into action, he and another friend. And what they do is you go online, and if you need help, you write down your information, or there's a number that you can call, and they hook you up with a volunteer. In a very short amount of time, he has already gotten, I should highlight this stuff, 2,700 volunteers to deliver food, and groceries and medical supplies and whatnot to residents all over New York and parts of New Jersey. And because there is just a drop-off concept, he wanted to make sure that there is an element of socialness to it. So the person that is assigned a particular client calls them up and says, "Hello, my name is Joe Schmo, Josephine Schmo, and I was assigned to help deliver your groceries and to help deliver your medical supplies. I want to tell you a little bit about myself, and if you have any questions, please ask, and I would like to know a little bit about yourself." This young man says, by doing a simple introduction over the phone, you're creating a social network. You're making those individuals that can't leave their home feel more comfortable, feel that they're a part of the world, even though we must be separate from everyone. And he hopes to keep on growing this into something where who knows where it will take him. A 19-year-old kid and a 10-year-old kid. People of all ages and sizes have hearts that are huge, and they're just compelled to help in any way they can. So those are my human interest stories. And now I have something for those, for my friends out there that are listening and will be celebrating Passover. There's so much stuff that's coming out now in terms of the new Passover Seder, new Passover regulations, all kinds. And it's all really funny. So I got this cute little thing from my my cousin, who is a king of humor. And this is based on the section of the Haggadah where you read something and it says, Pesach matzah maror. You point to the shank bone, you point to the matzah, and you point to the maror, the bitter herbs. This is a new version, and I'm just going to show it, but I'm going to explain it. It's like a big part of the table, and part of the table is set, and there are little plates on this huge place setting, and they have the following items. For the 2020 Passover Seder: thermometer, toilet paper, Lysol, rubber gloves, hand sanitizer, and inside, as a piece de resistance, instead of a plate of matzah, is a bottle of Corona beer. Now, beer is not kosher for Passover, so obviously you need to either have a picture of a Corona beer bottle or perhaps find some beer that is made with ingredients that are legitimate for Passover. But the bottom line is, this is how we celebrate Passover in the age of a pandemic. I'm sure there'll be more to come. And the last bit of stuff that I'm going to share with you are things that I have just been getting pounced with all kinds of amazing humor things, amazing inspirational videos, and I try to send them to as many people as I can. I'm not going to get to everybody's not going to get everything. And for my friends at our choir, Al's Chorale, I sent you these. But for those of you that either didn't pull it up or weren't interested or whatever, or for people that are not at Al's Chorale and you're just new to the tube, I'm going to share these with you. I will tell you that I had an incredibly strong physical reaction to these, and as a woman over 60, I'm going to let your imagination take you wherever that goes. And every time I think about some of these, I start crying. And again, my email is Gert, G-E-R-T, at infosheet.com. That's G-E-R-T at INFOSHEET, like informationsheet.com. If you email me and you say, I saw your thing, can you send me? I will be happy to send it to you. All right, here we go. Corona precautions. I went to the bathroom at a restaurant. I washed my hands, opened the door with my elbow, raised the toilet seat with my foot, switched on the water faucet with the tissue, opened the bathroom door to leave with my elbow, and when I returned to my table, I realized I forgot to pull up my pants. March did not come in like a lion. It came in like a T-Rex with PMS and hemorrhoids wearing barbed wire underwear. The creativity in that one is amazing. They said a mask and gloves were enough to go to the grocery store. They lied. Everybody else had clothes on. Our new economic reality in the United States. The richest 10% own 50% of the wealth. The dumbest 10% own 50% of the toilet paper. How long is this social distancing supposed to last? My husband keeps trying to come into the house. Asians are buying rice. Mexicans are buying beans. Russians are buying vodka. Americans are buying toilet paper. I used to spin that toilet paper roll like I was on the Wheel of Fortune. Now I turn it like I'm cracking a safe. So I hope I gave you a couple little smiles today. None of this material is original. I can't, my mind doesn't go there. I collect and share. And I thank and God bless each and every one of you that sends me stuff. And I wish you well. I will see you, I'm doing this every other day, so I'll see you in 2 days. And remember to spray, to wash, to wipe, and to smile, and keep a positive attitude. Ta-ta!